Hey guys, Anxious Penguin here today, and this is going to be part two of our creating a family for our Nature's Calling event that starts here in a couple of days. And this time we are going to be doing the building part. And I figured that we would go ahead and start here in Henford upon Bagley on the biggest lot and go ahead and pick out a good house and get it all built, get it all decorated, because goodness knows I cannot build to save my life. All right, so now we have 28,000. We cannot afford our. Should Hobbit have two bees in it? Okay. Well, what we're going to do is we are going to free real estate on. Okay, we're gonna free real estate it and have them, and then I'm gonna give her. I'm not since we're not really doing a rags to riches with this one. I mean, maybe, I don't know. We can always cheat the money away if we need to, but I think for this we are going to give her some money. Okay, we have a horse. We're going to give our girls. Why does Pasha and Marshall? Okay, but since we're gonna be building for our girl and for our horses, I'm gonna kind of give her some infinite money. And then since I don't think with okay, so we're gonna go into build mode. We need stuff for the cat, we need stuff for the dog, we need stuff for the horses. I'm gonna get chickens and a cow and a llama. So I have the UI Cheats extension mod on, so I know that there's an easier way that I can do this. But I think I'm going to give Sage a million simoleons to kind of outfit her, to get ready for her home. And then we'll, okay, 130 simoleons. So that way she can... That way we can get everything outfitted out. So outdoor space. Did they do any like stables? It doesn't look like it. Do I have? I don't. Okay, so for the stables, I am going to look for rooms, make it an outdoor room, and we'll stable. Let's see what we get. And see, this way we can kind of... Oh, and so I wanted her to have all the animals. So we're going to also need to get a mini goat and a mini sheep. Let's see. Looks like we have enough for 2 or 3. Maybe. Oh, this is kind of cute. I mean, it might be a little bit bigger than what we need because we only really need 2. I just want like a basic shape. Perfect for 1 horse. Right here. There we go. Now, I always have trouble seeing where the inside is. Okay. Because I wanted to have a massive garden as well. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, horse goes in here. Alright. Alright. Okay. So we can get another one. Okay. Perfect. So we have a space for Pasha and we have a space for Marshall. Right there. Boom. That'll be over there. And then we're gonna kind of want to keep the chickens close to home, so them being over there is fine. Let's see. Okay. Oh wait, I want to rename the lot real quick. Nature. Calling. Okay. And then real quick before, we're going to make our lot challenges. We're going to have it on Simple Living, Off the Grid. Although I don't know if I'm going to keep Off the Grid for this one. Things can be kind of a pain in the butt with Off the Grid. We'll take it off for now. But Simple Living we'll keep on there. We like Wild Prairie Grass. We'll keep that on there. Reduce and Recycle is tempting, but no. We will also have Bracing Breezes, which I like. We kind of want to make it... Okay, whatever. Maybe have it an eco lot. That could be okay because we do live in modern times. Great soil. I do want to have great soil because I'm sure there's going to be lots of like farming and gardening and stuff with our Nature's Calling event. I'm hoping because that's the theme. So we'll have that. I always like to have geothermal on my lots. That kind of helps. And then Natural Well is another one that I like. And since I don't think I want anything else, we will put it there. And this mod that I'm using is the More Traits and Cass mod by the Pancake One and Miori Yuki, I think is how you say it. And it also extends how many traits you can have on your lot as well. I usually pick the one that has 4. Or maybe that one might be by Weber Zoo. So the same creator that does the UI Cheats extension also does either more traits or more columns, and then the Pancake One and Miori Yuki does the other one. If you just search for them, they'll come up. I might even try and do a master list of my mods. That way I can go ahead and try and get you guys a good list. Now, another thing that I was thinking while we were in CAS with our creating our family here, I was thinking that maybe kind of out the side right here, maybe we should do like a selling table, so that way they can have she can sell things. But one of the things that I want to do is I want to change the siding on the stables, because her house is made of stone, and I feel like that would be a better option, as far as so it can kind of match the house a little bit. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so this is it is Ye Medieval Mixed Stone, and it was made by Noel Kennel. Again, it's one of those The Sims resources. Downloads, which again, if you're going to download from them, be careful, just so we can but I like the look of it. It's like an older stone. Now let's see about, maybe I want something similar. I'd like something similar for our flooring. This is no. Yeah, I think that's the one that I like. Okay, so this is Ellie Mae Sims Pavement Cobblestone Medieval 23. I probably downloaded it from her Tumblr or Patreon. And again, those two things are both going to be in probably my links to in the links of my Decades Challenge videos. Now, as far as gates go, I wonder if because these horse ranch gates are wonderful. So if I take that, okay, it's a fence. I kind of want to do one maybe like this. Well, first we'll go ahead and we'll sell that. And then let's look at fencing. Now this is probably the paddock fencing from Horse Ranch. But since it's more of a stone building, I think maybe we could change it, maybe. Let's see what we have. It's a tall stone fence. Ooh. That would be cool. Or we could do that. Put a gate in it. What's this one? Rustic fence. Ooh. I just want it to be more stone because that is what our girl has. Is a more of a stone frame, stone house. That sort of thing. Maybe this? No, it's too fancy. What's this one? Rustic stone wall. Okay, what about if we get like a brown? That's not bad. I kind of like that. Yeah. And then, yeah, I like that. So let's look at gates now. See if we can find like a stone gate that matches the aesthetic. A fabled gate. No. Do I have to take away that part? Gates confuse me in this game sometimes. I want it. Interesting. Okay, so it can go in there. But I don't really want it to be... Maybe the Cozy Craftsman? No. So it has to fit in... in the, no. Okay, well, we might not be using this fence. If we can't find a gate that will allow it to sit in. Oh, the fence is too tall. Okay, I see. I see. I see. See, this is kind of what I hate about the gates in this game. Is that there's never a matching one. Okay, so what if we were to do a la ferme? So Sibulette, I downloaded some stuff. From Sibulette that is okay. And this is it's her a la ferme stuff. It should hopefully give us some good. So maybe the gate is too tall. Oh, a shorter fence. No. Okay, so I'm thinking that I'm not going to use this. So I think maybe we should just go with our... We need a roof on it. I'm thinking that maybe instead we should go with a different fencing. Ooh. Okay. But do I have any La Ferme? Okay, so... Or you know what? Maybe we should just put it open. We should just leave it open like that. Does she not have? Does she not have fencing for this? Or maybe it just doesn't come up in the search. Okay, well for now, we'll keep it like this. Might change it later. Let's go down. And the rest of it I don't mind. Okay. What's that? Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna kind of create so we have that. Let's create a little space for or outdoor space. So I normally don't like to have the actual animal sheds in my game because what's that? Because as far as that goes, those sheds and stuff, I have Lot 51's free range mod. So normally I would just like to put that in. But I haven't really messed with or used a lot of this La Ferme stuff, which I like. So, oh, that's cool. So does it have to go in water? Probably. Gardening gloves. Hey, I love this stuff. I'm thinking that maybe we will expand this a stork. Interesting. Okay. But Sibula is one of my favorite creators. I love her so much. A floor bell. So instead of like having a doorbell, we could put... Oh, that's so cool. They could ring it. What's this? Hay pallet feeder. Support beam. A tractor. You could even have a wall. No, I like this one though. And then we could have water pumps and hose. I love her mailbox. Where's the other mailbox? Okay. We're gonna sell that. And I didn't realize that she... Yes. Yes. Don't mind if I do. It'll go right there. Thank you. And then we will need a trash can to maybe we'll just have it like this. We'll have one right here, and then we'll have one right here. Yeah. And then, ooh, and a compost bin. Don't mind if I do. Sibulette is so talented. I think maybe instead of... I don't know that I want those trash cans right there. But maybe for a compost bin, we could have it right here. And then we'll have one right there. Just for when we do the cleaning out. Alright. So far, so good. Okay, let's go ahead and let me roof the stable. No, that's not what I meant to do. What? Okay. So I think I just want a flat one. I know that if you like press Alt or whatever, you can get different things, but I can barely. I think that's good as far as roof goes. I'm going to use the eyedropper tool for that. Okay, that's great. Now let's go to roof patterns. Just do just like a composite roof. Maybe I should just do it normal. Yeah, the normal color is great. Or should we do this one? What's this one? Ooh. Well, decision made. And roof trim. Wait, what's this one? Wooden roof trim. Yep. And then... yeah, I think we're done. Okay, so the barn is done. And I could never with the landscaping. I could never. All right. So, let's go into our objects by function. All right, and I'm going to do a quick save. And I want to do, you know what? I want to go by room and then do outdoor activities. And then let's see what else. A homestead pigeon loft. Lily's Palace also does some great like their folklore things are wonderful. They have some really cool, more old-fashioned-y type things. Okay, so I think over here is where we're gonna put, so we're gonna have, we need one free range shelter and free range feed per animal. So one for the llama, one for our cow. And that is free range by Lot 51. His stuff's amazing. Highly recommend. So we'll put that so we can get a cow and stuff. Let's see what else. What else do we need? Oh, that's so cute. This is... Oh, and I think I will put in laundry. Another thing that I think... Is that an old rusty? Oh, it's a debug item. Okay. Well, I want her to have a real bike. So we'll go ahead and get her this one. Oh. Well, she won't have a bike. I have an override in right now where all the bikes are basically baby horses. So she already has a horse. Okay, so she doesn't, she can walk. Let's see what else. Like, is that one? Okay, so she can use this one from businesses and hobbies, because apparently I don't have an override for that one right now, which is okay. I don't want it to be rainbow. I thought that was just like a solid color. Yeah, okay. So we'll just have her put this in our inventory. So she can have a bike. I forgot I put that override in. Look, guys, it's a sloth. I'm not really using it, so, because we can have real horses, so. But that one is from businesses and hobbies. All right, let's see what else. Okay, now I do want to have out the back here, we're gonna have like our laundry, and we're just gonna use this one. This is one of my, again, it's one of my medieval ones, but so she can do laundry there. I'm kind of excited about this. I'm looking forward to this. I just hope that when they do this update, it's not game, like none of the mods are game breaking. Ugh. That's annoying when it does that, but it's the choice: ceramic, aluminum, bamboo. Okay. I like the bamboo ones, and I think we're gonna do like a red one. Why? She have wind chimes. Okay, now where are we gonna put her? Because I know it rains a lot in Henford. But maybe I will create like, maybe we should do another stable room. Except instead of for horses, it can be for her. It can be for her stuff. Like, yeah. And then it doesn't have to be for the horses. Let's go ahead and do that. Page down. Okay, yeah, so it kind of looks the same. Except we are going to sell the horse bed. Let's get our cobblestone. And we will get rid of that. Remove the fence. And we don't need this. That way she can have some cover to work her, to do her more outdoor activities. So we don't need this, and we don't really need that. What moved to the household inventory? No. We'll come up with some light, but not. Yeah, so we could probably put like some of the work, like the tables, the crafting tables and stuff in here, and that way she can do it undercover. And then I kind of want the garden to be out in this area a little bit too, because I'm thinking how big, because maybe I'll put a fence like right along here. Like I'll grab this fence and extend it so that way our foxes don't get, so that way the foxes don't get our foxes, so that way foxes don't get to our chickens. Okay, we'll put that there. It's just water, spigot, and that is from that's the wrong one. This one is the right one. Okay, yeah. Why are you so high? Okay. No. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay, well. That is the wall-mounted faucet for garden, functional by from Six Sense Home Improvements CC pack. I do kind of like to have water. What's a tall one look like? Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, we can put, like, I thought maybe we could have the flower garden out here so she can do her flower arranging. The flower arranging kind of like in here. And obviously we're going to have some of the other... Okay, so the flower arranging table is going to be right there, because then she can look out the window while she does it. And then, let's see. Ooh, I do want to have bees. Do I want to have the traditional... because if you make friends with your bees, or if your bees have, like... then you can... then they'll help you take care of your garden. And then we can get some honey. Yeah, so we'll have a... Are those... Okay, yeah. So we'll have a couple bee boxes. And so I thought that maybe the garden, the flower garden could be over here. And then out here, or maybe over here, we could have the actual garden with all the seeds and the oversized crops and the regular crops. I will gift her with some seeds as well. Is that... I need to keep that in. I need to move this. So this power generator is a part of Ravishing's eco homestyle eco homestyle stuff, and I need to keep it in my game with my medieval stuff, because some of the stuff from Sibulet's Oliferm pack doesn't work without Ravishing's water collector well. See, this one, it's the Wishing Water Well. So you can... And I really need to put this in, because see, look, this one says you'll need Ravishing's Wishing Well for this item to be functional. And I want to have it on my lot in that challenge, and I thought that I moved it, but I did not. Yeah, we're gonna put... Okay, so if I'm gonna put... And see, this one says the same thing. It's the brick one. And so you also have a water tower. And it helps with your... It helps your house be more... A little bit more on the eco side. Okay. I do want to give her like a hot spring, because the boyfriend and I were watching an anime, and of course they take place in Japan, or this one that we were watching does, and they were going to a hot spring, and it looked so refreshing. But so I kind of want her to have one, but it's a little impractical at the moment for what we're gonna do. So I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to... Ooh, we'll need a patchy. We're gonna have a patchy. Let me go ahead and do the garden. So I want to leave some space in between them, so that way I know she can get to them. Let's see, do we need any more than that? I'm thinking no. So these will be all our... I'm hoping this is all of our flowers. Ooh, those are cute too. Ooh. And then I like having the patches, mostly because that way I know where my that way I know where my gardens are going. Or like, I'm thinking that we will do several rows of this. No. And plus I also like having the garden patches because then that way once they plant the stuff, I don't have to go back into build mode to reorganize. This is not... this is probably when I should have the grid on, but... Okay. That's a good starter garden. Yeah. Hold on, let me turn the grid back on. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Maybe I should have it go all the way to the back of the house. No. Let me think. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I should have 3 more. To make it an even 10. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that way it's a little more even. All right. So now we have 10. Okay, and then let's see. We'll get catnip for her. We'll get starter flowers, starter fruits. Oh, wait. The flowers should be over here because that's going to be our flower garden. I don't know that I'll put the starter magical plants, starter veggies, starter herbs. Did I already do the fruits? What's this one? Yeah, I did. Okay, and then we'll do garlic seeds as well. Are those all of our seeds? I thought that I had my summer fruits and stuff. Maybe I have an override for them. I probably do. Alright, well, where's Patchy? Did I miss him? Patchy. Where'd Patchy go? There he is. Okay. Patchy. Patchy's gonna live there. And then we're gonna move our chickens over there. And then let's see, is there anything from the animals that I'm missing? Okay. Well, Pockets is gonna need some stuff. And so is Pasha and Marshall and what's the dog's name? I don't remember. But so in that case, we will put the outside the bin over there. And then I think we'll let them have some fun. We'll let them play with the ball over there. A homestead doghouse. That's cute. Okay. We'll give Puppy can have their house. I don't like that. Maybe we should also have an insect farm. Not convinced, but I am going to give Kitty, or I'm gonna give her, that is our doggy bath for our puppy. Not sure there's really anything else. These are scratching posts. They will need a litter box. Because I'm going to I'm kind of hoping that if I can have it hidden over there, maybe this one we can put in the house, our little ones litter box can be in the house. Um, because, yeah. That's a fancy one. Okay. Oh. I was looking for these in my other save. Well, now I know they're under water decor. Okay. I feel like I should have something like here and here. But I don't know what yet. Maybe I should have like a fishing pond. Is that a decor? Oh, I remember what I was doing. Because we have to go into the house. Okay, so let's finish up her outdoor workroom. One of the things that I really, really like is the tool time stuff by Ravishing, because it all goes together. So this is the woodworking table. Maybe I'll take this wall out. And then there's also the archaeology table, which we don't really need. Candle, flower arranging. Okay, well, we're not gonna do that one. I do kind of like that it's green, but I'm not set on it yet because I like... So this is my medieval flower arranging table, and for me it's just, no, you know what? She is a modern girl. We're not in medieval times right now. But we can do a medieval woodworking table. That's fine. I like the simplicity, the way that the simplisticness of how it looks. We can also do the candle making table. What's this one? I don't know, because it's not in English. Let's see what else. This is a crafting table, but we don't need that because we're not going to go forward for reg. I did decide that she was into pottery. So maybe we can do a pottery table. Now she's gonna need... She's gonna need a kiln. What did I do with this? Maybe because she's a maker, she's gonna want to do crafty things. I wonder if it'll still work if I put... Probably not. Okay. Well, I think that has to go over here. The candle making thing. And you know what? Let's just put our... Oh, well, if it can go there, it can go there. I think they need to be able to sit at the kiln or at the pottery wheel, and I'll grab a chair. Hopefully it still works. I don't think we're gonna do brewing. That will just kind of leave out. Maybe we will make wine. Well, what do we need to make nectar? The nectar maker. And, well, we'll have ingredients. Maybe. But that means we would have to make a cellar. And I don't think I want to make the cellar under the house. Okay, we'll do nectar. I don't know. I like the idea of nectar. Sorry. But in order for that to work, I feel like we'd have to have a cellar. And I'm not quite prepared to have that at this time. Ooh. What's this? Also have some attic decoration. Maybe that'll fit in the house somewhere. Because we've done all of this, you guys, and we still haven't gotten into the house. Told you, I could spend hours on all of this. We can make our sauna. This would be perfect. And I think, like, I know that she's gonna want to keep active. So another one of my favorites, so maybe that's something that we can have out here, is like, so another one of my favorite mods is CrossFit, or mods, sets is CrossFit Reborn, and it's by Sibula, and they have some really cool fitness things, and they are functional, or can be made to be functional by getting the Let's Get Fit mod pack by Sepzid and Harkrabar. I know I'm not saying those right, because I know that they're not from my part of the world, so I don't know how to say it. Sorry about me butchering it. But they have an exercise mat, and you can do, it's not just, I think you can do yoga on it as well. But yeah, you can do a bunch of different exercises on it. And I think that maybe Sage would. She'd exercise out there. And so we'll get her an exercise mat and a yoga mat. So she can do both. But like, look, there's a kettlebell that is functional. It's really cool. And that's some of the stuff that I would have wanted out of some of the fitness packs that they have released over the past however many years it's been, because you know, we can only have so many punching bags or so many treadmills, but these are cool and they work. And I think that this might be based off of the cheer mat maybe, but I don't know. Okay. We've already kind of looked at the outdoor activity stuff. Life events. Oh, we should get food places for our well, not food places, but food bowls for our for Pockets and whatever I named that dog. I legit can't remember. My memory is terrible, y'all. Okay. Oh, this is another thing that I like is the piggy bank. If I'm gonna play with a family and I'm gonna try and do a legacy, this is another thing that we can do. For drying. Is I like to have the piggy bank, so that, and that's also a ravishing mod. Because we are going to have a hamper, or else the clothes are just going to go on the floor. But I don't really care for... Okay, so this one is a Lily's Palace from the Folklore kit. It's the rustic hamper. And I think I'm just going to put it right there. So that way it's right next to our laundry. And we shouldn't have too much laundry, because again, we're only going to be like one person, and the rest of us is animals, so it shouldn't be too bad. Alright, so that is done. Now let's go ahead and go into our house. Let's go ahead and look at lighting. I think we're gonna look mostly at ceiling lighting. And it's kind of more of a rustic cottage core. What's this? Oh, it's a big... Okay, so this is by Angeli. Or The Sims Medieval and Carpenter, I think, is something else they go by. They converted this from The Sims 2. And also is original by Wood for Sims, which might be a Sims 2 CC creator, but it's the big barn ceiling lights, which I am not gonna lie, I kind of like. Okay, boom, done. We are... Okay, we've got lighting. And then I am going to keep this as the kitchen. I hope it's not too low. I am going to keep this as the kitchen. So let's go ahead and do a cutaway. This will be... I believe they had this as the bedroom. Well, yeah, because where else could it go? And then this is going to be the bathroom. So, I like the walls. We're not going to change the walls. Because that can just take forever. And I'm already taking forever on doing things, so... Alright, so let's go ahead and look at our kitchen stuff. Now, there is some... I think one of the things that I might want to use is I think I might have some Credible has a rustic kitchen counter. Cute. Credible, or not Credible, Sibulet. Yes, has country, it's a country kitchen. So let's see. I'm thinking we're gonna do our kitchen like that. So this is our front door. Maybe this should be an accent counter. I like the accent counter. I've already forgotten where they've placed some stuff. This is why I delete it, because it's like I won't. The way that they had it does not stick in my head. Where is? I know they have a stove, or I thought they did, for it. That's hot cuisine. Oh, that's right. They have a bigger... The stove for this pack is a double. Well, maybe we don't need... Well, we still need to be able to, like, do the chopping up. And... I think that's going to be too much for this little house. I just do. As much as I like it. But... maybe we can do this one? The pancakes at dawn stove? And then... So... that... put that there. And then let's see, as far as cabinets go, because I like it when there are matching cabinets with the Because with the small... What? Interesting. With the, okay. Thank you. Now I should be able... Yep. Great. I don't know what it's intersecting, but I just need it to work for aesthetic purposes. Ugh, stupid outer corner. See, I like the look of this one, but no, because it's gonna take away where I can chop up. Okay, so oh, did they have stuff? I'll have to test it with her, but I'm thinking that maybe I can do a counter. One counter over here, because we need a sink. I'll have to test it because it's gonna have move objects on, and then we also need a fridge. What's that? Oh, hey, that's cool. Okay. Maybe we'll do something like this because it matches, because I don't think Subulate... That's hot cuisine. Yeah, they don't always make a fridge to go with... I'm hoping that they'll be able to use that. And then maybe I can put a sink in here. Next to... And this one, the country kitchen sink, is probably my fave. Okay, so I'm gonna go into live mode real quick, and I'm gonna see if she can cook this. Oh, a single serving. Okay, yeah.
Ooh.
Who is that? Peanut! Pockets and Peanut.
Ah.
What do you... Okay. Can you wash your hands? Okay, good. So she can use that. Pockets. And... Okay. So far, she can use the kitchen. That's wonderful. Kitchen is usable. Oh, dang it. Close the door. Thank you. Pockets. Why are you on my kitchen counter? Okay, so kitchen, usable. That's wonderful. And we feel like we need a rug right there. A rug right here. So I like these rugs right here, the woven ones. That's kind of big. But it works. It works in the kitchen. Okay. Now we are going to go in here and do a little bathroom, since we already have the bathroom stuff out. We'll just do this right there. Boom. We're done. Again, she's just going to be living with animals, so it's not like she really needs and maybe a sink. What's this? Ooh. Okay. Well, I want to go ahead and give her toilet paper. Oh, yeah. Goldfish has these cute, little mugs. I mean, they're not really good for anything. I just think they're adorable. Okay, and it's gonna be a bedroom area. Let's look at sinks. Or I mean, showers. Latitude shower. Sibula also has like a sauna ceiling shower that works really great. I love it. I was using it when I was playing in Nordhaven. We don't really need a tub inside because I have a tub on the other side of the stables for to bathe our animals if we need them. Okay, and then we just... What? Okay. So this is gonna be... This is just the Keep Life Simple Shower, bathroom shower by Simcredible. I want that more right there. Okay, yeah. By Simcredible. Again, we don't really need a lot in our bathroom, mostly because we are just a one sim with our animals. I'm gonna do something. Where is, you know what I really like is the life and death. Is the life and death stuff. But there's also this Boho Bath Botanical Retreat by Sixum, which should fit right there. We'll put a mirror in there as well, because basically on their, they have a cover for it, like when they show off their CC. Sixum kind of makes it look like stuff packs by the Sims team, and this one is they have it full of plants and all these wonderful things, and I just think it's cute. Okay, now let's go ahead and do our accents. Let us do... Just want to do toilet paper. What is that? Oh. Instead of grabbing the toilet paper holder, I grabbed the shelf. Okay, and then this is from Taurus Designs Cassandra bathroom kit. Yeah, right there. Taurus Design is another wonderful, wonderful CC maker. They're just, they make really, really good stuff. And then I think Cassandra bathroom for rat. Okay. For wrap. Oh, okay. So this is just like a wall hook for I wonder if it'll let me put it on the door. No? You're not gonna let me put it on the door? Rude. Okay. So you can kind of put it... That light's in the way. So we're gonna put the towel right there, so that way they can dry their hands, and then that'll also be her towel to shower or to dry off with in the shower. Okay, so that is pretty much our bathroom done, nice and simple. All right, so now let's go ahead and look at... Okay, so I think right here we'll be able to put some of our pet stuff. So we'll put bowls for Peanut and Pockets. So Peanut can have pink, and Pockets can have yellow. So that'll be their inside bowls. And then let's see what we're gonna do for a bed. Again, it's gonna be pretty simple. Bed. What's this? A beach hammock. Oh, that would be cool. Could she use that? Can you use this? Trashly, go away. I don't want you here. Okay, can you go here? Go here. The fridge is in the way? Really? Can you go here?
Yada boo! Yada boo!
Trashly, go. You were able to go there before. Okay, so she can get in here. So now go here.
Kiorba! Bayumo!
Okay. The fridge is in the way. I wonder... Okay. Let's move this for now. No. Move this for now. And I mean, I don't really want the fridge in the bedroom. But... Okay. Can you go here now? Okay, so the fridge is legitimately in the way. But can you sleep? Can you sleep here? She can! Look at that! That's cool. Okay, so we have to find a new place for the fridge. Maybe if instead of... I wonder if this would be in the way. Okay, so... Can you go here? Can you still use the fridge? So she can. Put that away. Okay, so she can. So she can get past this. So the fridge has to be right there. Alright. That's okay. That's okay. Still works. Alright. Now that we know that, this is why we have these tests. But I'm not sure that I really want her to have a hammock bed. Even though it's cool. That is from In Jelly's beat. They have this off the grid stuff, and one of them is like a beach off the grid pack, and that's where the hammock is from. Okay. But let's find a bed that we're gonna like. What is a good... But I mean, technically she can have a double bed. No. No. There's nothing wrong with her having a double bed. Is that the heart bed? Ooh. I actually kind of like that bed for her. She could still use it. But I'm pretty sure this is the only way it can go in. I suppose it could be flipped the other way, but still. But again, Sage is simple. She goes into her bed to sleep. That's about it. We're not gonna need an alarm clock. Not really. But I might put one in anyway. What's that? Ooh, yes. Okay, so this is Grandma's Trunks by CC Brickle. Basically, they took the suitcases from City Living and they recovered them. Maybe we should give her a more grandma bed. Maybe that's more her thing. Like, she has a grandma bed. That might fit her aesthetic more. Maybe I shouldn't call it a grandma bed, but like a more vintagey bed. No. Because this one I think is from Island Living, and it's really pretty. I just don't know if it's the right aesthetic for Sage. Because I feel like Sage is more of a vintage, and it doesn't really match the vintage trunks. So maybe we should go with this one. This Spring Sparrow B&B bed, and that's a cottage living one. Let's see what... Yeah, that looks okay. I'll put that there for now. That's the color I like. Maybe. This is a bed by Max 20, who also has some really good things. It's the Inevitably Relaxing Double Bed. More like antique-y. You know that this is something that your grandma would have slept in. And we could always go with Princess Cordelia's Galleon bed. I just don't know. You know what? Energy 8. Okay, well, we're gonna go with this one because I think it fits the aesthetic better and it doesn't take up so much. Well, it does, but it doesn't take up so much room. I do like to have an alarm clock. So we will have an alarm clock on this bed. Now, normally I use the alarm clock from Lot 51's Sunrise mod, but I don't have that mod. I just have my CC and custom content from my modern playthroughs installed. I don't have any of my mods installed, so. And with handiness and stuff, she can always upgrade this bed. So that is going to be, well, dresser. I feel like she should have a dresser, but maybe there's like a wall, like one that, I mean, honestly, she doesn't need a dresser. Can't fit one in the build, so... Ooh, what's that? Oh, that is cute. Can't fit one in the build. I mean, I probably could in here, but having food for my animals is more important. And I legitimately feel like that's something that Sage would do. Be like, having food for my babies is more important than having a dresser. Okay, and then I'm pretty sure there was a fireplace here, so we'll see if we can find one that fits. What's this? Whoa. I still want her to be able to get by. Maybe this horse ranch one. That one would be... That one would be okay. It takes up a lot of the room, and I don't... No. That one might fit okay. But honestly, I like this horse ranch one. What's up? Ooh. Okay, well, we're gonna put that one to the side for now. That one might be okay. This one is by Jane Simpson. It's a wrought iron fireplace. Which I would like. Yeah, because for the rest of it, it doesn't need... Let's see about this one. Okay, maybe not that color, but I think this is the one that I want. Yeah, that's a better color. So we'll go ahead and put that one back. And that is just the fireplace from Cats and Dogs. Okay. Now let's create a cozy... What's this? It's not really comfortable, but okay. A cozy living space, so that way if she wants to sit and read or whatever, she can. What's that? Where is that couch? This one. Why is it only a comfort 3? This one could be good too. Yeah. That is from the Snuggly Spot sofa from the Book Nook kit. Let me just see if there's anything else that I see that I like better. I don't think there will be, because I really do like that sofa. Okay. Then maybe have a little coffee table. Not a big one, just a little one. Ooh. I do like this. So it's cute little, it's got little drawers and stuff. Where you can put, you know, whatever in it. And I like the idea of it. I used to work at a place where they found like one of those old card systems for like a library where you used to search for stuff, and they made it into a table like this, and it's just it's awesome. I really liked it. Okay, so let's have maybe a lamp. What's this? No, we're not doing Golden Garden. Maybe something like this. Cute little and then I want a bookshelf, but I just want like a little one. And we're gonna use this Bunny Book Sandwich Bookends by Hair Care Products. So we'll put it here so that way she can read. And then I think we need to maybe do some decor, like wall decor. Should put a picture. What's this? Because in all honesty, she's probably not going to be spending a lot of time in the house. But we can still make it nice for her when she does have to be in here. What's this? And these are the Autumn Comfort Painting by Goldfish. Those are cute. I'm sure I could put some stuff up. Where is our family portrait? This is no, this is too Victorian England. This one might be okay. These are from these are by Kerrigan House. Kerrigan House Designs. They have some cool things as well. I think there's a, I'm not gonna put anything there. But I am looking for the family portrait. I think that we got with Life and Death, or from we got it with one of the these are cute too. These are cozy. These might be a little bit better as far as, just gonna take these down for a sec. I can put, these are also by Goldfish. So we can kind of, because I'm thinking that the frame around, that one's pretty. The frame around the autumn ones are too dark. Yeah. Yeah, I like those a little bit. Maybe I should have a light over here. Just want to center it a little bit. Yeah. But I am looking for for the family portrait. Because I like to put that in all of my builds. Now, I have a custom content family portrait, and it's by Ravishing, and it does still kind of work, but I think it glitches with something or other. I still have it because I love it, but I'm going to use the one that we got from Life and Death, the Lasting Legacy family portrait. The one from Ravishing, they still do work, but it doesn't, okay. And then I believe that they kind of, before, they had a little, like, table and stuff in here. But to be honest, do I really need a table? She has one out here. She can sit here. She can sit on her bed. Because I'm not gonna put, wow, I've lost my thought. Well, I don't remember what I was gonna say, but oh yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I should just, maybe that's a good place for it. Like, I just don't know. Because I feel like I should have a barbecue, or I've been watching too much Australian YouTube. I say that because the YouTubers I watch are Australian. Like, maybe I could put a barbecue pit maybe have a little outdoor kitchen. This could be, or this could be her relax room. Like, after she's had a long day working the farm. Look at that. That's a tub. We could fit a hot tub in there. That is the Mosaic Sunken Bathtub by Sibulette. Maybe we'll put a hot tub out there. Almost Natural Springs hot tub. These hot tubs are like ginormous. I think that maybe the Mosaic one might be the one that fits the best. But I don't think I want it to be, you know? Can she use that? Let's see if she can use that. Okay. Take a bath. Dang, she can.
Shazzle. Yipsy.
All right. Good. So that'll be kind of like that. And then I am actually going to put the hot springs out here. I'm going to put it over here because I want it. And I didn't use nearly as much money as I thought I was going to. So we're going to put the hot springs here, and I will put her money back at 28. And then I am going to put outdoor cooking. I am going to give her a barbecue. Ooh. I like the this one's cool. Verbena. Okay, we will look for the verbena set, which is right here. Ooh. This is okay. Let's build weathered wood. All right. We'll have that there. We will have our picnic basket. I wonder if this would fit here. I'm not going to use the hot tub because, well, maybe I might. Oh, interesting. No. What's this? Tray and plates. This is a cute... Oh, look Look at how adorable. It has the same pattern. Okay. Okay. That's cute. I like that. Okay. We are going to use our grill. Put that there. Maybe do some cute swings. I'm gonna sell that. All right. So, look, we can put little marigolds on the table. I don't know what those are, but I don't necessarily need them. We could have plates and stuff. And this is a cute little, I don't know if I really want the sink or the swings. Maybe. Yeah, I don't think I want these swings. But like, look, she has a little hot tub area. I'm starting to think that maybe I should not have the bathtub in that area. I mean, the idea of it's kind of cute, but I don't think that it makes the most sense. And this is the Verbena set by Simcredible. Will the hot tub fit there? It will, but no. Okay, what should we do with this room? Maybe we should make it a little baby dining room. Small tables and chairs, maybe just, what's this? Oh, that's cute. Just to kind of give it a purpose, I guess, maybe. Or maybe I should make it a little bitty office. Cause like, even though she'll still have to pay her bills and do all the things, or you know what would fit in here real good is the pottery stuff from Businesses and Hobbies. No, I already have that stuff where I want it. But I am going to throw in this antique desk. We'll put it here. We'll put a chair. That's from Horse Ranch. Does Horse Ranch have a decent chair? Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Put that there. And then maybe we can also put in a quick, I mean, I guess I could have made it her yoga room. Or instead of that, I could put it I mean, she's gonna technically want to do yoga mostly outside, because that's the type of sim she is. But this could be like her yoga room or her meditation room, and we could have like candles and stuff. Candles. Let's see, lighting. No. Just have some nice candles there and there, and then maybe a stereo. Although I hesitate to put a stereo in anything, because then all she's gonna want to do is dance, and I don't want there to just be like dancing. What's this? Record player. Simster record player. No. We'll just give her good vibrations wall speaker. There, that's gonna be her meditation room. And we're just gonna sell that. Sell that as well. And there we go, guys. We have our place for our Nature's Calling event. Now that's gonna be coming out on the 24th, and it is the 22nd, so it's just a couple as I record this, so it's just gonna be a couple of days. Oh, maybe I should give her that selling table. Well, so we're gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna call it here for the day. I might play a little bit off camera on this save file, just to kind of get her garden going, get some stuff going for her, as far as, you know, so she can be ready and have all the skills that she needs when we go ahead and get that, or when that event starts in a couple of days, because I'm really looking forward to it. I find these to be lots of fun, but like I said, maybe she should have a drinks tray. I could spend we need to, can I put it there? Yeah. Okay. But there you have it. Sage Leaf and her crew will probably order some chickens and, you know, do a bunch of stuff in between this and when that event comes out, so we can be ready to go. And I will record that and hopefully get that out to you soon. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and if you like the video, comment and like and subscribe, please, so I can keep putting out more videos and all the fun things. Have a great day, y'all.